Wow! Hello! Hello! Oop, I meant to start us right in the game. Hold on. There we go. Hello! Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Iduna understands? Iduna, I have made her collapse before. Like, she's walking to the kitchen, and I make some offhanded comment, and she has to sit down on the floor because she's laughing so hard. Xenoblade! Well, we are on a flying ship. Uno momento, where is... There it is. I was like, game sound? Game sound? Hello, everybody. Hi, Zon. Hi, Art. Hi, Ranger. It is time. The collaboration I never thought would happen, but is very exciting. We got Fate Stay Night. I'll run around as Catgirl. It's on brand. I love Cypher anyway. Alright, I have not started this event. I claimed Archer because literally when you log into the game... Why does it give you so many items? Because, drops is enabled for most Hoyo games. So people, if you watch people stream Hoyoverse games, you'll get stuff. Honestly, who could have expected it? Literally. I was very happy on behalf of the devs, though. Because they are such big Fate fans. Like, I was playing Honkai 3rd Impact, and... You watch 2 streamers? I'm explaining to you why you're getting so much random Honkai stuff. But yeah, they've made many references to Fate Stay Night in like trophies in their games and like even dialogue. So it's nice they finally got this. Now, Madame Amelis, yes? Am I going to be rolling for Saber? Not on stream, because I have... What is it? 16 Jade in a Dream? Depending what I collect in terms of Jades while streaming, I will roll what I have. Cypher? I love Cypher. She's great. She's a good support for Archer, actually. She's my girl. I love her. And I mean, Archer's pretty damn cool, too. He's just staring into the void. I feel like they didn't put quite as much in animations for him. Because, like, compared to even Hayasen, he doesn't move nearly as much. He is indeed broken as hell. It's nice to see Archer. Where's Boot Hill? Hold on. I mean, I own him, so this is Boot Hill. Yeah, I have Boot Hill. I mean, saying own makes sense in these cases, you know? There's not a lot of characters in most of my games I don't have. Boot ill. Ooh, big stretch. When there's a catch, you gotta say big stretch. It's just the Holy Grail. It's just chilling right there. It's just hanging out. Why did he remind you of me? Because Boot Hill is a Galaxy Ranger. So that's why hearing Ranger, because when you first started coming around the streams, I had just played that part of the story where Boot Hill first showed up. So I had that on the brain. Robin is so pretty. You're interested? Well, not with that attitude, you're not. Who the heck is gifting us the Holy Grail? Hello? First of all, that's sus as hell. Because the whole thing with the Holy Grail in Fate Stay Night, for those who don't know, is it will grant you any wish in the world, but you have to sacrifice enough magical energy to it. And so, like, the whole point of the Holy Grail War, as they call it, is to have servants kill each other. And when they die, their energy gets fed to the Grail, and eventually, when you have enough energy, it can grant the wish. Or if you're an idiot like Kiritsugu, who is Shiro's adopted father, you use Saber to break the Grail, and then it just destroys a whole city from all the magical energy. Good job! Yeah, he could have used the wish to ask for world peace, and then he was like, no, actually, this is evil, destroy it. And then a hole opened in the sky, mud started pouring out. Anything the mud touched burst into flames, and that's how Shiro became an orphan. And he was basically dead, but Kiritsugu managed to save him by using what was left of Saber's powers, basically. Technically, it's more complicated than that, but want to watch Fate? That's one. That is one thing I have to clarify. And look, I've put Fate on the voting list for watch-alongs 5 times. It has not gotten a single vote anytime. I don't think any Moonbeams care about watching Fate Stay Night. You did? When? Like a couple months ago. I care? Well, then why didn't you vote? You gotta pay attention. You'd actually watch Fate? Alright, fair enough. I just gave y'all some of the prologue anyway, because Fate Zero is little different. But yeah, this is based specifically on the Unlimited Blade Works timeline. There's a vote box. Yeah. When a watch-along is wrapping up, I put up a poll with I put up a post with a link. And then people can go vote for what they want the next one to be. Alright, probably your community 10 times more often about it. Okay. I will keep that in mind. You never knew about this? Really? That's great. Interesting. I wonder. Because, yeah, it's usually just the same 4 or 5 people who come to the watch-along. So I was like, alright, well, I guess no one really cares about this stuff then. But if y'all just aren't paying attention, I guess that makes sense. Do you still remember the Holy Grail War we had back in Peter Colony? What? Where did the Astral Express head to this time? Oh, this happened in like the past. Okay. We're playing through a flashback. Interesting. It is so weird hearing Seihai Senso in Honkai Star Rail. Seihai Senso is like Holy Grail War, and I'm like, eh? And I did see what you said, Ranger, about wanting to know the lore of Honkai. Basically, there's this train called the Astral Express that moves through invisible rail tracks through space. The people who are passengers on this train journey to different worlds, and they end up trying to forge connections, and they're just exploring the universe. That's basically the gist of it. It's only been out for a couple of years, so the plot isn't as developed as Genshin's is. Like, they're starting to cook stuff. Like, the pieces are starting to fall into place to see the bigger picture. But I don't want to spoil it, because Zexu isn't caught up, and Iduna isn't caught up either. So, like, I don't want to get too deep into specific stuff. Oh, you just touched down in Amorpheus? Have fun! Nothing but pain and suffering there. I mean, anyone who's played Honkai 3rd Impact and knows what happens with Kevin knows that anything to do with Kevin in any other Honkai game is not going to be a fun time. He's going by a different name, but it's still Kevin. He's still going through the same shit. This is really throwing me off that apparently this is like, you know, we're gonna be playing through a flashback. Your thoughts gradually rewind to the beginning of the Holy Grail War as many vague details gain clarity. It was a long time ago, or not so long ago. Which is it? Sample?
そして今、前代未聞の第1回ピノコに聖杯戦争の開幕を控え、再びステージの上に舞い戻ってきたのです。
Is that you, Sampo?
ほらお姉さん、早く手の甲にある何でしたっけ、タトゥーを観客たちに見せてください。
これはレイジュ。
Oh, that looks pretty cool. I like these. Hang on. I'm getting a screenshot. Because these are cool. The command seals always reflect someone's personality. That's why Shiro's looks like a sword.
そう、レイジュ。聖杯戦争の参加資格でもあるレイジュの力があれば、ピノコニーの歴史に名を刻む人物たちを従わせることができるのです。
From Pinoconi's history, okay. So we're gonna summon a bunch of criminals.
では、ここからは水晶日報のエリート記者さんにお任せしましょう。
名誉隊員、もし聖杯を手に入れたら、どんなお願いをする気なんだ？
Oh, it is Sampo and Sparkle, of course it is. There's no way those two would miss out on this. For those who don't know Sampo and Sparkle, we'll basically just call them professional shit disturbers. Think like Team Rocket, kinda. They just get a lot of joy in causing chaos throughout the universe. One of your kids got returned from abroad. Uh-oh. Did they cause trouble? Uh-oh. Why are you two even here?
それじゃあ質問の答えになってないぞ。さてじゃあ聖杯戦争を勝ち抜く自信はあるか？
Still gotta catch up with the story. Ah, yes. Why are you both acting like reporters?
話をそらすな。さては奥の歯を隠してるんだろう。
それを言うなら奥の手でしょ。
I mean, if you're a teacher or something like that, then technically they're still one of your kids.
そういえば名誉隊員は誰を召喚するつもりなんだ？私みたいにピノコニーの歴史について何も知らないなんてことは。
Yeah, I don't got a clue. What's your deal anyway?
や
Hook?
れやれお姉さん僕たちベロブルグ人は銀河を旅することなんてめったにありま
I
せ
was
ん。
not expecting
そんな
her.
中で旧友に再会できてこちらは心から喜んでいるというのに。
Hi,
確か
Sampo.
にタイミングが悪かったかもしれませんが、まさか話をそらし続けるつもりじゃありませんよね。
I know you're still a piece of shit. Now it just sounds like you're selling children into slavery.
ドスクロのフック様と約束したんです。せっかくの宴の星での旅ですから、その中で出会う素敵な出来事を録画して故郷の皆さんに見せてあげると。
なるほど。独占インタビュー会と配信機に手に入れたはずなのに、なぜ他局の人がいるのかと思ったら、そういうことだったんですね。
You're doing a boot camp in Austria. Ooh, whoa. That's interesting.
そうだ。私たちと提携しないか？
おやおや、いくらお金に目がないルーさん家でも
サンポ
小さな子供に取材費を請求するなんてこと。お姉さん、ここは慈善活動だと思って彼女に社会実習の場を作ってあげるというのは
Sampo living as he breathes.
アシスタント、この二人をつまみ出して。
The assistant surged forward without warning, escorting the two foreign visitors far from the scene.
ルーさん家が主催する第1回ピノコに聖杯戦争が始まりました。我々は参戦するマスターたちの足跡をたどりながら、皆さん
What a
に
wild
最初の戦況を
concept.
お届け
The
します
Holy Grail War turned into entertainment. Oh, what's his name? Makiri is spinning in his grave right now. Makiri was one of the founders of the first Holy Grail War. So Carnival Phantasm? I don't know if it's that cartoony, but I have returned. Welcome, Jambola. Oh, the chess pieces! Natsukashi!
実際にその願望機を目にできる者は非常に少ない。
The chess pieces of like the servant classes show up in like the anime and stuff, so.
皆さんに与えたいと思ったのです。あらゆる願いを叶えるという万能の願望機。
Did you talk to the church first? You're not supposed to do a Holy Grail war without a representative of the church there.
もちろん願いを叶える権利は非常に貴重なものです。そしてチャンスとは自らの手で掴むべきもの。聖杯はピノコニーの歴史に名を刻んだ人物を英霊として召喚できる。
I don't think Archer and Saber are from Pinocchio history. And Lancer,
最後の一人になるまで戦いを繰り広げ大気案のモーターボールのような血まみれの争いに
with limbs flying? What the heck happened in the Takian Roboball competition?
ご心配なくピノコニーの美しい夢の中に死は存在しません。皆さんが目にするすべてここは夢追いの星ですからね。ピノコニーでは誰にでも。それではルーサン家主催スラーダ社共産
Not sponsored!
をかけた残酷な戦い。
God. The people who lived through the Holy Grail Wars and Fate are like, you turned my PTSD into entertainment. My PTSD is now being sponsored by frickin' Red Bull.
第1回ピノコニー聖杯。
At the same time, the host of the Holy Grail War is sitting elsewhere, watching the advert with interest.
素晴らしい。
Oh, it's frickin' Scott!
ではなく生き残るというルールで参加者を鼓舞しているのが
This guy is like the most popular NPC in Honkai Star Rail because he's a piece of shit and he like shows up all over the place. Last time we made him lose, and as punishment he had to bark like a dog, like in a public square. Do we get halftime shows for the Holy Grail War? I doubt it.
そんなに褒めても何も出ませんぞ。
Oh, Scott's participating. Oh, collateral damage.
オーディさんに評価していただけるのは光栄なことですが。
So he's the Shinjimato. I see, I see, I see.
社員に過ぎません。
当然ピノコニーの当主や株主たちにも招待状を送り聖杯戦争への参加を呼びかけましたが
Well, it is a marketing stunt.
裕福な生活が大物たちの英気を削いでしまった。
はい。この私スコートの願いは
P45.
なんとも浅ましい願いだ。君はダイヤモンドのような大物と肩を並べたいと思う。しかし宇宙の平和を望むなどというたわごとよりも地に足のついた願いの方が
As they say, any wish that can be granted with hard work isn't a wish at all.
それでその聖杯というのは
もちろんですとも。その手の甲に刻まれた霊樹が
Who'd you summon as a servant? I need to know.
それに
そうは言いましても
Who
はアイスクリーム
Who answered the call of this loser? I need to know.
演奏を始めたりする無教じゃないですか。それより私が気に
Show
なってい
me
るの
the
は
servant.
仮に聖杯が本物だったとしたらなぜそれを独占したりせずにわざわざこんな大会
Because you need sacrifices to power the
と
grail.
いうことです。私だったら黙ってとっくに自分の願いを叶えていますよ。
What would be my wish for the Holy Grail? That's a hard one. Hmm.
いい質問だ。それではスコート君、逆に聞きたいのですが。
If I had a good-looking servant, maybe make them corporeal so we could be BFFs forever. I don't know. I've never thought about what I'd wish for, honestly.
必ず叶えたい願いがあるとしたら、
より多くの富と権力を持つこと。
たった一つの願いしか叶えられない聖杯では、私
Not the entertainment.
できない。だからこそ素晴らしいと思いませんか。これでピノコニーは調和セレモニーに次ぐ全宇宙の注目、そしてその試運転となる第一回聖杯戦争。
I regret to inform you we're gonna put a stop to your marketing scheme.
なるほど。きっとあなたを失望させないとお約束し、実は先ほどの番組に私を何度も
Hey, Scott, what's up? You ready to bark again?
彼女も同じ戦
それは請求列車の七死人のことですかな。
今までの私ならあの怪物どもの足元にも及ばなかったでしょう。
I'm not the same man as I was back then. Big words for a little man.
いかに召喚した歴史の英霊、いわゆる
聖杯戦争の間はグレイディと呼んでくれ、プロデューサー。
Wait, Rekka is the servant? Hello?
いやいや、聖杯戦争が終わるまではアサシンと呼ぶべきでしょう。
Now that's interesting.
そうだな。グレイディという名は今のピノコニーでは何の価値もない。わざわざ口にする必要もない。
They're sprinkling stuff in. Because this guy's supposed to be a playable character, but they haven't released him yet. But he's been in the story for quite a while. Who is that? Mr. Rekka. He's a film director. Mr. Rekka, there you go.
名前とは己の過去を示すもの。そして過去を知られる。いいですか。私は作品に対する著作者人格権を保障すること。
Oh, so he's like MASH in Fate Grand Order. He's a living person who's had a heroic spirit fused onto him.
あなたは世間を震撼させるような作品を撮り、歴史に名を刻むことを望んでいたので、今回の聖杯戦争に参加する者たちのプ
ロデューサーに言われた通り、ホーグで招待された者たちに狙いを定めておいた。
He called him his producer. Producer?
招待状を受け取り、聖杯戦争に参加する意欲のある者はすでに私の監視下にある。
Ranger has been infected.
プロデューサー、時間は貴重だ。早く他の参加者の情報
Oh
を確認
god,
した
we're
方がいい。
playing as Scott? Alright, time to throw ourselves off a bridge.
国宝を招待状にするなんてピノコニーらしいわね。
こっちはもっとピノコニーらしいよ。あらゆる願いを叶えられる万能の願望機。まるで下手な詐欺のキャッチコピーだ。それもヤリーロ6みたいなど田舎の人さえ。
You'd wish for your tongue to taste like the flavor of candy forever? What did I do to you? The more you get used to anime characters, the more likely this stuff is to happen. That's all.
オーディは飴を出した。なら、その飴の裏に隠された
ジェヘイド、君、そのふざけた言葉を真に受けてるのかい？
あら、別にいいでしょ。あのピノコニーの豪商がこれまでの和気あいあいとしたイメージを捨てて当主や株主に招待状を出したのよ。
面白い？権力者の時間には その1分1秒に意味と価値がある。彼の茶番に付き合ってられる人なんていないと思うけど。
オーディだってそのくらい分かっているわ。考えてもみなさい。ルーさん家の信用をかけてまで開きたい催し物。
なるほどね。だからこそ君はその万能の願望機
Well, I mean, in a dream world, technically anything would be possible.
何らかの方法で運命の力を集め、奇跡を成し遂げる儀式は決して珍しいものではないわ。
じゃあこの正体に答えるつもりなのかい？
そうね。確かに聖杯戦争には興味があるわ。
Yes, waiting for more victims.
奇跡を追い求めて参加する人たちにだけれど。
自分の願いを得体の知れない聖杯に託すなんて、まるで全身に油を塗った状態で火の輪を。結果は目に見えてるけど、素晴らしいショーにはなるだろうね。
Something like that.
でもこれは潜在顧客を引き寄せる絶好のチャンスでもある。今後のためにも友人は大いに越したことはない。
Then during a French kiss, I mean, if your tongue tastes like cotton candy, then yes. But if it's just your sense of taste that's been warped, then no.
やっぱりそうなるんだね。どうやらピノコニーとは縁がある。
友人といえば、ある友人候補がピノコニーに戻ってきたみたい。もちろん正式な
yes,
取引をできれば、この聖杯戦争を機に彼と親睦を深めたいの。
Okay.
仰せのままに。
Alright. So that's what's up.
まさか戦略投資部の人も。
Oh, look at baby. He's quivering.
もしかして怖いのですか、スコート君。君は市場開拓部の所属。
その通りです、オーディさん。それにあなたがついていれば。
そろそろルイス・フレミングを休ませてあげましょう、スコート君。カンパニーは広大な銀河に浮かぶ一つの選択肢に過ぎません。時には自力で上を目指してみることも必要ですよ。
Alright, Boot Hill.
タムさん、お久しぶりね。
Ah, that's right. He pretends he used Pom Pom as a code name.
ベイビーが笑わせてくれるじゃねえか。ジョーちゃん、俺の立場が厄介だってことは自分でもよく分かっちゃいるが、ドリームリーフじゃ本名で呼んでくれねえか。こうして顔を合わせるのは確かサルダムがここで大暴れした時以来だよな。っていうかあんた、大スターが路上ライブなんかしてマネージャーになんか言われねえの？
Which class would I choose? Either Saber or Berserker.
大丈夫よ。真の歌手はステージを見に来た観客以外にも歌を届けるものだから。それよりブートヒルさん、あなたがここに来たということは。
Good choices, thank you. What about y'all? For those who understand. Well, we'll just stick to the classic because Fate Grand Order added a whole bunch of extra classes. But the classics are Saber, Archer, Lancer, Rider, Assassin, Caster, and Berserker.
俺は警報装置じゃねえっての。聖杯戦争は知ってるだろ。
And I mean, I guess Avenger and Ruler are technically classic too, but they're not, they're like hidden classes, basically.
まさかブートヒルさんは聖杯戦争に参加しに来たの？
I said classic for a reason! If we start bringing in beasts, then it's like a whole different ball game here.
ああ？
Not everyone's played Fate Grand Order either.
そういう意味では、いえ、ごめんなさい。そういうつもりで言ったわ。私の知る限り。
Because if you start out in Fate Grand Order classes, then you get Moon Cancer, then you get Foreigner, you get Pretender, you get Alter Ego, you get Beast. Am I forgetting some? I don't think so, but I can't remember. There's no fairness in a Holy Grail War. Did you hear about how in Fate Grand Order, because they summoned too many extra class servants, the universe is trying to delete the main character? Be careful what you wish for.
そういう意味じゃなくて。
わかってるって。実はな、何を血迷ったのか、あのラブリーな年寄りがドリームリーフにも招待状を送ってきたんだ。だがミカは昔みてえにお偉いさんの道楽のために住民たちが振り回されんじゃねえか。
Boot Hill's freaking shark teeth, though.
俺なら興味あんだろってんで招待状を転送してきたんだ。
なるほど。遠回しにあなたに助けを求めたのね。
ま、二度もピノコニーを救った英雄だからな。
So I'm not surprised, but still, yeah. Dadgum!
俺は聖杯とやらには興味ねえんだが、聖杯戦争ってのはどうも嫌な予感がしてよ。
そうね。私もそう思うわ。
死者を墓から呼び出して殺し合わせて勝者が全てを手に入れる。どこのノーズウォーカーが考えたルールか知らねえが、だがミカの
Gotta see it through. Alrighty.
全力でこいつを阻止してや。
Except, he summons Lancer. And at least in 2 of the past at Fate's Day Night, the poor guy doesn't last long. Rip.
こいつまさか指名手配犯のブートヒル。
Rest in peace.
こいつの参加資格を取り消してくれませんか。指名手配犯を聖杯戦争に参加させるなんて危険すぎる。
Oh, you just gotta win.
君はこのカーボーイが勝ち残ると思っているのですかな。ほほほ。それに一度招待を受け入れ、令状を付与されたも
ならハウンドを送ってこのし
ほほほ。しかしブートヒルさんの言う通り、それよりもスコート君。
実はちょっとした因縁がありまして、彼はうちの部門の人間に対してとりわけ容赦がないんです。
Oh, a board game? That could be interesting, yeah.
であれば。
ご安心ください。
He's trying so hard.
準備しておけば。
その意気です。君の手段を選ばないところは若い頃の私にそっくりですぞ。
Except Scott's a mess.
誰じゃ。こんなところにゴミを捨てたのは。犯人を見つけたら列車の衛星基
Oh, Pom Pom.
書き写してもらうぞ。第1回ピノコに聖杯戦争。請求列車の皆様のごさ、今はいないようじゃから、とりあえずみつきちゃんかタンポン
Pom Pom. Pom Pom's a bastard. That's crazy.
しかも
まったく馬鹿げた話だ。オーディさん、先にこいつから片付けようか。
その必要はありません。こういう参加者がいる。
Talk to Assassin about the current situation. And maybe change your pants.
演者たちも登場した。しかしプロデューサー、このいや、私が言いたいのは 登場人物たちのバックグラウンドを考えると大きく3つのカテゴリーに分けられるということだ。あなたの部門と競合関係にあるもの、あなたの部門に個人的な恨みを持っているもの、そして
Rest in peace, Scott.
要するに物語論の観点から見れば現時点で判明している全ての参加者は真っ先にあなたを狙うだろうということ。
I can't zoom in, but Rekka's pupils are like the play button. It's an interesting touch.
私たちを狙うだろ。そもそも
Excuse me?
要素と言えるのか？参加者全員が私と何らかの因縁があることくらいとっくに分かっていることだ。
Well, maybe if you didn't try and scam the elderly out of their homes and stuff.
これは私の経験則から言えることですが、スコート君と皆さんの間にあるのは因縁ではありません。利益の衝突とこの2つの最大の違いは、前者には
優先的に個人的な恨みに対し、なんと巧妙な物語の巡り
The personal vendettas first, so Boot Hill and us, the main character. Okay.
お前という大当たりを引けて本当によかった。
Now we got Saber Excalibur!
先手を取るなら相手の動きを把握するだけでは足りない。台本があっても撮影を始めなければ意味がないのと同じ。待っていろ。
Yeah, come at me, bro.
さあ、次は誰もが心躍る瞬間。七死人さんが召喚人に立ち、呪文を唱え、ピノコニー史上最も
Alright, here we go.
一体誰が召喚されるのでしょうか。無境を築いたグラークスか、それとも最初のハウンドか。その答えは間もなく明らかになります。
None of the above. It's King Arthur from Britain.
こんなに盛り上がってるんだ。召喚人のとこに行って。
Here we go.
じゃあ始めよう。告げる。汝の実は我が元に、我が命運は汝の剣に。列車の汽笛に従い、
Boom boom!
パリパリサクサクパムパムパイに従うならば答えよ。
If you hate the expresses whistle a little bit, the crispy crumbly pie.
俺は常世すべての善となるものじゃねえ。むしろ常世すべての悪を滅ぼすために死ぬ。
汝、琥珀の王の赤心から溢れた7つの魂。
抑止の輪より来たれ、天秤の守り手よ。
What happened?
で、サーバントは
There was no light pollution, no exciting music, and no soul that came down from the sky. There was only an awkward silence.
私のサーバントは
この屈辱的な瞬間を記録して家宝として子々孫々まで伝えていきたいものだ。
Not the music!
正直とんでもない当たりを引いて恐ろしいサーバントを召喚するんじゃないかと心配していたが、それに比べたらサーバントのいる私はもはや一匹狼とは呼べないかもしれないな。どう
You again?
スコート、またあんた？なんでいつもいるの？
もちろんお前に
Yes, he did come all this way to get payback.
なんて言うと思ったか。うぬぼれるな。私は夢を叶えに来たんだ。お前のことなどどうでもいい。お前が参加しよう。
You're talking an awful lot about something you say you don't care about.
影響もない。全く全部。これ以上
Kafka? Blade, I think.
失敗した今が絶好のチャンス。これだが、私はルールを何より重んじる人間だ。お前がサーバントを召喚できなかった以上、私もサーバントの力は借りないでおく。
Well, aren't you nice? Rest in peace. Hold the line against the god of death? Not happening.
命はもろく朽ち果て私を食い物にする気？
Oh, we did have 100. Okay. Big dragon. Ah, 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 ah. Zero cycled that bitch.
思った以上に使えないな。ここは一時撤退だ。
Nee, 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 nee.
あれれスコートもう終わり？じゃあ次は私があんたを捕まえる番だ。
Get him! Get back here, you little prick.
まさか追いかけてくるとは残念だが、お前の聖杯戦争は目標が罠にかかった。いつでも OK だプロデューサー。しぶきの上がるスペースラントコメディアクション。
Interstellar slasher comedy.
何なの？
取るに足らないエキストラといったところだ。もっと敬意を払え。私の大事な一部なんだぞ。
Oh my god, they've got Scott's faces on the screen. Help! Yeah, the designs in this game are quite good in my opinion. Yeah.
これだ。
That's fine.
まったく素人が聖杯戦争に参加するとは世も末だぜ。あ、いや、とっくに末だったか。
What's that, Lancer?
誰だお前は。
Lancer?
よく見とけ。こういう時は。
時は必
お、なんだ。
Lancer! Yeah, they both! Yeah!
その槍、どういうことだ。全滅じゃないか。
There he is!
まさか。
It's so weird not seeing him in the freaking bodysuit, but
アサシン、早くなんとかしろ。邪魔が入ったようだな。プロデューサー、正面から戦うのは私の得意分野ではない。こいつは明らかに手強い相手だ。ここはひとまずその高貴な足を使って逃げるとしよう。
that it's so unbrave. Okay, I know Trailblazer can be a girl or a boy, but it's so on brand for Lancer to show up to save the girl because he's a huge flirt. I love Lancer. Iduna bought me a figure of him for my birthday, like a couple years ago. Apparently, when we went to go see the Heaven's Feel movie in theaters, where Lancer shows up, apparently all my friends were trying to hold in their laughter because I sat up straight in my seat and I was like perched on the edge of the chair. I didn't even realize it. Thanks for saving me. No! Yeah, he's kind of morally gray. The kid is a ray! Yeah! They did the thing! They said the thing! Technically, they're not supposed to have memories of the previous wars, but I guess they're having fun with the story in this one. Because since they're not actually, like, they're constructs, right? They're just impressions, basically. So every time they're summoned, they're basically a blank slate. So they're not supposed to retain memories from, like, previous cycles. Yorukobe Jochong! If Trailblazer was a boy, he would have said Yorukobe Shonen. Kirei! Would you know each other?
過去の聖杯戦争で幾度か刃を交えたことがあります。彼とは敵対することが多かったものの、悪人ではありません。
You don't seem to be from this world.
はい。それには私も気づいていました。限界の際、聖杯は今回の聖杯戦争に必要な知識を授けてくれました。しかし、そこには難解な概念が多く含まれており、ここは私の知る世界とは全く異なっているようです。ああ、そういえば自己紹介がまだでしたね。申し遅れました。私はセイバーのクラスのサーバント、名をアルトリア・ペンドラゴンと言います。
It's so weird that the official localization for her name is Altria instead of like Arthuria. But whatever. We do have a Camelot here, actually.
どうやら異なる世界であっても何かしら共通点はあるようです。こちらのキャメロットは今どのような状況なのでしょうか。
残念だけどもう滅んでるよ。でも生き残った人たちもいる。友達のグネビアって子がそこの出身なんだ。確かランスロットっていうお兄さんだっけ。
Saber's like, wait, what? My wife cheated on her brother? Wait, no, she's not my wife.
え？グネビアの兄上、ランスロット？血がつながっているのですか？いえ、それはひとまず置いておきましょう。
She's like, you know what? Never mind, I don't want to know.
どうやら異なる世界の間には随分と大きな違いがあるようです。
Your sister Morgan did crazy stuff to be able to conceive Mordred with you, Altria. Let's not think about this. help the servant understand this dream world bathing in memoria, you go on a lecture about interstellar travel and cosmic geography. Only to suddenly hear a thunderous rumble. It seems the lady night before you were starving. You hungry? It's alright, we're used to Saber being a hungry hippo. Happy weekend, Butter!
私のような誰にも知られていない他の世界の英霊は知名度や神秘性による追加の力を得るのが困難となります。つまりマスター、この近くに比較的量の多い食事を提供してくれるお店はないでしょうか。
Well, if you're not picky about the food.
問題ありません。味にはさしてこだわりはありませんし、空腹は最高のスパイスとも言いますから。
I guess you're right.
じゃあ、ここの名物の天干手羽バーガーを食べに行こう。そっちの世界にはない食べ。
The same time in the golden hour. Oh my.
そうか、俺は結構気に入ってるぜ、あんたのサーバント。ルールを守るし、きちんとお互いの領分をわきまえてる。確かに素晴らしいサーバントのようだけど。
But?
君、ピノコニーの歴史上の誰なのかな？
親愛なるマスター、この冗談のような世界と私に何かつながりがあるように見えるか？
Suabe. So good to hear that voice again.
どうやら彼も別の世界から来たようだ。君のサーバントと同じようにね。
こちらとしては安心したよ。この水星虫の派手な世界がかつて私がいた世界のようではないと知って本当に良かった。
He's got a point. He's like, thank God humanity doesn't fall this far.
ノリポップがよそ者二人が揃って他の世界のやつを召喚するとはよ。
Xenophobic!
聖杯戦争ってのはよそ者を差別でもしてんのか？
You said it, not me, buddy.
3機だ。他の世界から来たサーバントは3機。
Oh, the jumping jacks? Okay, 1 second. Once the scene's done.
奇遇だな、クフーリン。返り討ちにあって帰ってきたか？顔を合わせるなり神名を口にするか。てめえ、礼儀ってもんを知らねえのか？
No.
別に問題なかろう。この世界では誰も君や私のことなど聞いたこともないはずだ。だがそれは俺たちがこの世界の英霊に対して不利な立場だってことを意味する。ここはにしてもあんちゃんよ、ちょっと様子を探ってきただけでなんでそんなヘトヘトになってんだ？
Because he picked a fight.
それがよ、あと少しでマスターを2人まとめて片付けられるってとこでアサシンがチャチャを入れやがってな。ベイビーが灰色頭だと？おいおい、あいつは味方だ。
It's like, excuse me! She's my friend!
お前がムカつく奴らを始末してこいって命令したんだろう？
今度会ったら誤解を解かねえとな。あ、待てよ。あいつの英霊もあんたらと同じで他の世界のっつったか。そうだ、マスター。
Oh, wait, actually?
あれは
We'll refund you the jumping jacks because I skinned my knee. So I probably shouldn't be doing exercise because I'm gonna break the scab. My bad. Oh god, we're stuttering.
セイバーだ。彼女？これは予想外の再会だな。
君たちってよく自分の世界じゃない場所に召喚されるのかい？
自分の？俺たちサーバントっつうのはほとんどの場合
Air Nation War. Yeah.
しかしこうも異なる世界を見るのは
You sure? You were summoned to the moon before.
だがまあ抑止力の守護者としてそれが何なのかは君たちが知る必要はないが私はもとより誤った聖杯戦争に現れるべき存在だ
That said, as a counter guardian, you don't need to know what that means.
この世界に来たのだろう
Counter guardian basically means he has a contract with the planet, with Gaia, to fix shit when it goes horribly wrong.
なるほどつまり俺たちはお前の巻き添えを食らったってわけだ
誤った聖杯戦争？君たちの世界じゃ聖杯戦争とはありふれた儀式でそれをオーディが間違ったやり方で行ってしまった
Well, I wouldn't say it's
という意味だろう
common, but there's been 5? I think it's 5.
俺たちの世界でもありふれたとは言えねえなだが間違えたのは確かだろ何より聖杯ってのはおもちゃじゃねえんだ特にお前らみたいな魔術の何たるかを知らない奴らがむやみに触るとやけどする
They're like, what the hell are you doing this for? Entertainment?
今回俺たちの肉体は魔力で構成されてすらないそこで俺の推測だがおそらく聖杯は魔術と似た性質の何かを利用して疑似聖杯戦争を構築したんだろう改ざんされた儀式占有された聖杯儀式に参加する主催者ランサー
Uh-oh.
これ以上言う必要はあるまいああ黒幕って大声で叫んだるようなもんだだが少なくとも今回のマスターは霊樹を乱用するやつじゃないよ
Oof. Shout out to Kotamine.
なら話は簡単じゃねえか全員でこの聖杯戦争を主催しているラブリーな年寄りをとっ捕まえりゃいい
いやもしそれが奴の策略でこちらの戦力をおびき寄せて一無た面倒だがしょうがねえここにいる連中で正式な魔術の鍛錬を受けたのは俺だけだ相手がどう構えているのか探ってきてやるよ
Hey, Shiro's had some training. Reluctantly. Like, Kiritsugu taught him reluctantly.
その間隠れててもいいし攻撃を仕掛けても構わねえ少なくとも今のところお前らの身を脅か
There's a sliver of skin at Lancer's waist. That's lewd. Cover that up. A breeze blows past and the blue-haired man disappears.
んだよあいつからメッセージタイミング悪いなベイビーがなんだこれ準備の騎士に取りつかれでもしたかまあええ
They're like, she's being weird. Whatever, she's always weird.
もうお咎めの連絡が来たのかい？
いや、クラークフィルムランドに来いってよ。手を組まないか話がしたいんだと。
In the meantime, at Dream Flux Reef. Who did she summon? Who did Robin summon? She was doing a ritual as well.
英霊というのは
Oh!
もっと特別な見た目をしているものかと思っている
私の姿は本来このようなものではないのですが申し訳ありません
Did she summon her own mother?
今は召喚に応じて参りましたキャスターのサーバントです神名を名乗りたくはあるのですが口にしようとするとこうなってしまいまして
不協和音でもあなたの名前なのにどうして
Caster, not that caster.
私の名前は商標登録されていてすでにその権利はこの手を離れているのです
I'm sorry, your name was copyrighted and now you can't use it?
私 方は慣れない
That is insane.
ではロビンさん、あなたを失望させてしまうのは心苦しいのですが、もちろん輝いていた時期もありました。私が誰か、古紙の山に埋もれた昔の雑誌をめくれば他にも様々な肩書きを持っていましたが、デビューしてからは自分のそれは死んだ後も同じこと。たとえ墓から掘り起こされ新しい世界でかつての古びた舞台に再び上がったとしても、それは私の紛れもなく私の名前。
Oh, she's unhinged.
すみません。
大丈夫よ。それで心が落ち着くのなら何でも話してちょうだい。その気持ちはよくわかるわ。ところで名前が使えないのなら、
聖杯によって与えられたクラス名。
いいえ、そういうのはあまり好きではないの。与えられ
ロビンさん、ありがとうございます。
Miss Note.
でしたらしばらくの間ノーツガールとお呼びください。生きていた頃はこうも感情的になったことはなかった気がします。神明も宝具もなく、残されたのは滑稽な演技の
Yeah, you
才能
can't
だけ
exactly
です
use
が、
your noble phantasm if you don't know your history.
あなたのため、
Because it's the noble phantasms are always intrinsically tied to their identity.
あなたは勝ちたいのね。でも私が思うに、この戦争における唯一の勝利は、それは武器ではできないこと。歌があって
人々は戦争をなくそうと努めたものよりも戦争に勝利したものしか。しかしいずれにせよ舞台の公演は主演一人だけでは成り立たないのと同じように。
ええ、私もちょうどそのことを考えていたわ。現状、聖杯戦争の参加者には少なくとも2人信頼
We
でき
will
る
never
友人
betray you,
そ
Robin!
の一人。
ピノコニ雲のように空を漂う街。勝手に口の中に飛び込んでくるアイスクリームとは
Ice cream and cotton candy just chirp and jump straight into your mouth. Yeah.
マスターの言う通り、ここは夢に浸っている世界なのですね。しかしこのドリームリーフという地に足を踏み入れてから、ピノコニーは確か
Why?
どんなに豪奢な宮殿にも人目のつかない片隅には埃が積もるものです。そこには忘れ去られた人々の満たされていない無数のドリームリーフの存在が、ピノコニーは夢の地ではなく
Ah,
現実の
true.
誇張された投影。
その話はまたにして、とりあえずご飯にしよう。セイバーのお腹の音を聞いてたら、
That is
こっち
adorable.
までお腹空いてきた。
Also, hilarious voice acting things. The female Trailblazers Japanese voice actress also does the voice for Morgan in Fate Grand Order. So they're like two sisters. Hi Freed! How's the event going? You got in earlier than we did.
その世界の通貨を持たないのです。マスター、
Don't sweat it!
それはよかった。このご恩には必ずや輝かしい勝利で報いると誓いましょう。
Or we could choose
セイバー、あそこが無境ファ
this
ストフード
moment
店だ
when
よ。
fate stays the
未
night.
知の世界の食堂、
Beautiful.
どのような食に出会えるのでしょ
For
う。
a party? Gasp! Socializing? That's crazy. But yeah, I just started. The guardian of the scales arrives from beyond time. He'll probably fall asleep any moment, fair enough. If it happens, it happens. I hope you rest well. People? People, that's crazy. Do 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 do. Wah! Hi? that just like stealing the jewels from a treasure chest and tossing out the broken books. Why haven't you disappeared? Who that? That's Lancer. Kukuhunin. Theoretically, yes. Interesting. And turn it into a special simulation device. I have to admit, as well as some truly incredible mages. Hey, any technology advanced enough looks like magic. They're only about 80 or so. Many old friends? Okay. I'm not interested. Thanks, Lancer. And off he goes to fish and smoke cigarettes. Hey, trial characters, let's go! Where's my girl? There she is. Ah, yes, Archer, because he has swords that fly. And I guess Caster as being a rider makes sense too. Yeah, this should be fine. Let's go! Yo! My boy! Yo! Beautiful. Yeah, Sparkle is really good for Archer because he chews up skill points. Damage will be dealt to their opponent. Defeat all enemies before the action cycle ends. Battle failure. When a contested HP reaches 0 and leave the war. Please do your best to survive. Okay. After each cycle, you'll enter the store. Pieces with combat buffs. Bond effect, because we got 3 pieces. Bloodford Andromeda. That is Rider for sure. That's Fate's Day Knight Rider. There we go. MC's like, if I buy you snacks, will you leave? Off we go. Let's go! Yo! The follow-up chains. Yeah! Unlimited blade wax! I'm too impatient to listen to the whole change. Too fast! Yahoo! Oof. Oh. There goes Argenti and Acheron. This one. This one. There we go. Missing person reports! Oh, they dead. Boom. I'm just vibing the event for now, yeah. I don't even have enough Jade to do any pulls right now anyway, because I've been trying desperately to get Trippy, so. At the end of stream, depending how much Jade I get from playing the event, I'll give it a go. Ooh. going to stainless was dangerous. I won't resist? Absolutely not. That's my wife. Well, my husband, I guess. But they said, the fine print says the banner will be up long term. So I'm gonna take them at their word and take it to mean there's no rush. Get you a girl who can be both wife and husband. Heck yeah. Okay. We meet again! Down to the final floor. Pew. Shoot butt! God, that damage! Calm down, sir. That was one. We just instantly obliterated that HP bar. Oh my god. I mean, okay, I love Archer, but I always associate him with Toko, who's one of my streamer friends. Toko must be going insane right now. I'll need to check in on him. He might not be able to recover. A good reason to play Sparkle? Yes. When I read his kit, I'm like, okay, now I know why people were saying Sparkle is the ideal support for him, because he burns through skill points. And as long as there still has no voice in English, correct. A little more difficult to do dubbing, because I mean, they have done the Fate Stay Night in some Fate dubs, but it has been probably a decade since anyone has voiced Archer. So it's not like in Japan where it's like, hey, Junichi Suabe, you've been voicing this guy for 20 years. Can you come to the studio? They don't have set voices the way they do in Japan. I don't even know if they dubbed the Heaven's Feel movies. And even then, that would have also been like a decade ago. There we go. It'll feel weird, yeah. I mean, you can keep going in English. They don't. They're not gonna be voiced in every scene anyway, but yeah, I hear ya. Of course, Shinri's berserker. There is no one more appropriate. Damn. Okay. You want to get rid of this guy first. He's gonna be a pain. Not Hule! Bone of my sword! Tired but not sleepy? Yeah, that your brain's, that tends to happen when either your mind is more active than your body, or your mind is tired, but your body is not. Yahoo! Now I have to spend half a month writing the accident report. Rest in peace. The rating at the end is higher than number 5, it will be considered a pass. Otherwise, it will be considered a failure. Oh, you drank? Yeah, that's the alcohol then. You're going through like hangover, basically. Yeah. Thank you for the gems. Don't drink too much, but you know it still affects you. Yeah. I remember alcohol. I say somewhat fondly, but also not really. My meds make it that if I have one drink, my body reacts like I've had 3. So I just don't really drink anymore. Basically, if you're on meds, most of the time you can't drink. Unlock the next level. Wait! There was only one person in my party! Hang on. I was like, what? And hang on. Cypher versus the event, if only. Aventurine might have been able to do it himself because he can sustain with the shield, but I'm like, Oh my god, right. What's my usual party? My bright is blanking out. There they are. Phew!
けそう？
いや、参ったか。虹が導く体が
No, no more broken archer right now. Now it's the real struggle. I mean, I'm building Archer up, but he is not ready to go. It's fine. We've got Cassie. Oh, yeah. The match 3 thing. Your Archer has 100% crit rate and not much else. Is it fine? Probably okay-ish. All of his skills scale off attack, so... Wanna play sometime? Oh, that's right! You can play people in the matching game. That's true. I keep forgetting that they've integrated, like, co-op stuff into this. I'm sure. I have no idea how good I actually am because I haven't played against any humans. I've just been doing the event against the AI, but we shall see. Went all in on crit rate. That is generally the best way to go about it, yeah. If they've already got a lot of either crit rate in their kit, it's better to go with crit damage and vice versa. DLT. Restore HP. Sure. There we go. Don't worry, you suck. At least we're in this together, huh? I nearly called Cypher Sparkle. Close enough. Fox girl, cat girl, potato, patata. On paper, Cypher and Sparkle would get along, but I feel like they would actually detest each other. For every one enemy is defeated by a character with Utopian protection. I'm too tired to survival. I mean, fair enough. Competition comes first, friendship second. The poor Cass. Trailblazer's like, oh, don't be shy. I will not hold back. Take no prisoners. Yes, the exploding bugs. Always fun. Okay, and here we go. Oof. Fine, we're good. It's only a flesh wound. Ooh, there we go. You got a whole bunch of nothing. Rip. Let's see. Mose, he's actually one of the better 4-stars. Some people use him as main DPS. Whoever that is, right hand, one of like the right hand men for Fei Xiao. Our fox wife. Yeah. The two 4-stars that are still relevant in the meta are Helta and Mose. Well, and Gallagher. Under the right circumstances, he's a beast, apparently. Da, 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 da. And here we are again. definitely better as a sub DPS for Cass, from what I recall, because she triggers his talents because she consumes his HP. Mose, he was like tier 1 basically. Tier 0's the highest. He was like tier 1 last patch. So under the right circumstances, he's really good. Boom. There we go. Run now! I love me. There we go. Oh no! I'm gonna have to fight one of my wives or die. The character Saber's in your team. 2 free Saber bond pieces. Hey, that's not fair! Gold gear? Oh, there should be a quest you have to do first, and that unlocks that stuff. So check your missions. And I mean, I don't think Gold Gears is terrible. The Swarm one is worse. I haven't done any, so there's so many missions. Well, it's one of those missions. I can't remember which one. You'll have to Google it, but you have to clear the side quest, the relevant side quest to unlock that mode of like Divergent Universe and stuff. It's been 500 years. I don't remember. I mean, the mission shouldn't take you long. It's basically, they take you through the new stimulated universe on like a test run, and then they just let you loose. So if you Google Honkai Star Rail Gold Gears, it'll tell you which quest you gotta do. And they led you on a wild goose chase? Well, you're obviously looking at the long guide then. You're more of a Black Eagles person yourself? Yuck, 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 yuck. I see what you did there. Now this is a matchup that hurts my heart. Firefly and MC. No, girlfriend shouldn't be fighting! But yeah, I wish I could tell you exactly how you unlock that stuff, Zexdu. But I did it like a year ago. So literally, I'm like, ah! I've been playing this game since it launched. There's a lot of stuff that has gone through in 1 year out the other over the past like 2 years. Y'all did not like debuff little Ika. You've unlocked Swarm Universe, right? I was just thinking maybe you can't unlock Gold Gear until you've unlocked Swarm Universe. The Swarm Universe was first. Okay, then yeah. Then I'm not sure why, like, you're getting sent on a wild goose chase. That was my only idea. Excuse me. Someone call the insurance company! Oh, Saru broke your screen again. Excuse me again. Sneezing up a storm today. Alright. If we... I love Trailblazer. It's like, hey, we got a special connection. If so, let me win. Just... I could beat you. But how about you just, like, you know... let me win. Hey, Samuel! There we go. go. Ow. Okay. Let's see if I can still zero cycle this. We're cutting it close. Nice! No, we cannot zero cycle this, darn. Very hard to live without Ika. I understand. Ika is life. Come on, come on. No! We were so close to beating them outright. No! My first HP loss. Da, da. Okay. Ah, we're in second place. No. Ugh. Okay. Wind it is. Okay. Here we go.
士の反響。
ありがとう。ちゃんと自分も守ってね。
私を食い物にする気？
爪も牙も鈍ったの？迷いはない。
Beautiful.
遊びはここまで。一人なら
Your jam, yes. Rub it.
おとなしくしてよ。早く撤収したいんだからさ。
Here we go.
大将は定まった。
バレたか。
サクッと手合わせしてみ。恐れひるまず遅い。
Okay, okay, okay. We're making progress. Oh. I thought I had enough stacks. There we go. Thank you, Ryder. Let Ford Andromeda saves the day. Apply 12 debuffs. Let's all right. Oh, here we go. Oof, okay. I'm gonna do something a little scary. We're gonna do fine on sustainless. Sunday. Bronya. And who else is it? Trailblazer, that's it. That's it. Very, very scary. All right, here we go.
これはいけそう。頼むよ。
我に力を。
明日のために。
茨を越えあなた導く。
Ow. Oh, this is a bad idea. was a bad idea. I forgot we had the thing that we lose HP. So that is a very, very, very bad idea right now. Let's try this. Ugh.
これはいけそう。いける。
There we go. 22 enemies! Y'all are crazy. Beautiful.
俺には届かぬが皆を招こう。
Okay, progress. We're down to 14. Uh, 11. Ooh. Beautiful. Thank you, Blade. Now. Okay, okay. You're not absolutely brain dead. Congratulations. I knew you could do it. No! Why is the final one Flame Reaver? Oh. Ow. How did the rolls go? Haven't done any yet. I'm just vibing with the event right now. Ooh! Oh, Swallow Retreat. That's right. That's Assassins. My brain didn't even register. E4S1. Oh my goodness. Congratulations. We're not gonna, yeah. No. Well, second place isn't bad. The event really wants you to use Trial Saber and Archer? I mean, there was no option to use trial characters when I was picking my party, so, you know. See? Yeah, for the hard version. Yes, the hard version. Where's my boy? So you wouldn't have wind destruction salt? Oh, yes. I have seen many people unfortunately losing to Blade. Well, at least you got some stuff other than just Saber that you wanted. The irony of losing to Seal. Yeah. Not the sleep. You got Clara, I mean Ilya, I mean Clara, I mean Ilya. And then we've got Gilgamesh here. Yeah, there we go. And then we've got these guys twinning. Refused to be summoned because he's a nobody and he couldn't take being a nobody. Ah, fair enough. That does sound like Gilgamesh. There we go. Oof. Thank God for the infinitely reviving boy. Oh, I took too long to get to Flame Reaver, so I'm not gonna win this. Second place isn't bad though. Yeah. Oh well, that's okay. Really? They left me with 1 HP? How kind of you. Yes, she did indeed say that. I mean, I've played a little of the story. So it was actually worse with my day. Felt more like a fun FGO event? Yeah, I mean... Magic Pixel? Alrighty. There we go, there we go. Oh! Yeah. Now I get what you mean. Yes. Come on. mean, I got into Fate Stay Night when the Unlimited Blade Works anime was airing, like 10 years ago. So you're preaching to the choir. I have a Saber Nendroid, a Mordred Nendroid, an Archer Nendroid, a Lancer statue, or Saber statue. I have a Shiro plushie. Gets a lot of love, as he deserves. Our man finally gained the respect he deserves. We love to see it. Buster looping. Oh, yeah. Man, I haven't done farming in FTO in a while. Having hard to farm in forever, yeah. I pulled new characters for the anniversary, and I had enough materials in stock that I just completed them within like 20 minutes. I'm like, well, that was that. It's the weird curse of FTO not having an easy to achieve pity, because if you're not constantly getting new characters, then ooh, summary Buki, that's nice. Come on, come on. Yeah, swallow reversal. Woo! The pain of free-to-play and low spending, yeah. Oh, we won with 1 HP in a dream. We finally found the party that worked. Yeah. Because, I mean, I also play Grand Blue, and Grand Blue also has, like, it's not quite the same pity, because in Grand Blue, once you have 300 pulls, you can just pick which character you want that's on rate up. But that makes it at least a little more bearable, that it's like, okay, I have to pull 300 times. At least I'm guaranteed to get what I want. $300? Yep. In Grand Blue. They call it sparking. Yes, all the characters. Told you magic happens, noble phantasm. OG gachas, yeah. For better or worse, the rules China has about, making sure it's not full out gambling in that like you have to be able to put in a certain amount of money and you're guaranteed to get the stuff has had a positive effect on the gacha industry overall. So I totally 100% agree with people who are like, like, gacha's gambling, gacha's a scam, don't gacha. I'm like, you're correct. But we're a lot better off than when we started here. Yeah, I have definitely gone into our events with like 300 to 500 Sade quartz, and like one summer I got all of the summer servants and I felt on top of the world. The next summer I got absolutely nothing. And it's like, well, alrighty then. Yeah, no, it was straight up gambling. And even Grand Blue, now that it has the 300 pull, you get the character now. But that's only after Monkey Gate. And I've talked about Monkey Gate before, but for those of you who don't know, Monkey Gate was basically a streamer. Wasn't it Grand Blue that caused pity to exist? At least in Japan, yeah. In China, I believe it's because they have very strict laws about gambling. And that's why all of the Chinese gacha games have, like, the pity at, like, 90. But yeah, Grand Blue, the whole Monkey Gate thing is a streamer spent thousands of dollars on Grand Blue trying to pull for Indira, who is the Monkey Zodiac character. He got, I think he either got none. Yeah, I don't think he got any of her. And eventually he figured out, and someone did the math, and the way the game actually calculated the rate-up rates was misleading. And because of that, the frickin' Japanese Gambling Association had to get involved. And legislation was put into place. And, like, all of that stuff. You think it would have been FTO that caused pity to exist? Grand Blue was before FTO. Because Grand Blue is on its 11th or 12th year? Fate Grand Order is on its 10th year. So that's probably why. So it's like, yeah, like they're not forced to have pity the way they are in China. But it's like, yeah, it's like you have to be very, very transparent about how the pity is not pity. How the rate-up rates are calculated, and they have to be accurate. Like, you can't say it's like, you know, a 0.04% rate-up, and then someone does the calculations in the back and then finds out it's actually 0.034 or something. So it's like, again, I totally agree with the people who are like, don't spend on gacha, don't get into gacha, gacha bad. I'm like, yes, but it's gotten better. It's gotten better because people complained and demanded change. It's like, if the model's not gonna go away, you might as well work hard to make it better. Because the alternative to live service games is situations like we have now where it takes like 12 years for a game to come out. Because at least with the live service game, they can release it like piece by piece. It's never going to be perfect because it's got a roulette wheel. So true.
いらっしゃいませ。 ご注文はどうしますか？
Everything. What would we like to eat? Everything.
あら、我らがスター・オブ・ザ・フェスティバルじゃない。あなたも聖杯戦争に参加してるのよね。
Yeah. This is my girlfriend. I mean, my boyfriend. I mean, my husband. My cane. Yeah, my cane.
もう2までってどういう意味？ドリームリーフって情報が早いのよ。お隣のそちらが召喚した英霊ね。ねえ英霊さん、あなたもピノコニーの歴史的人物なのよね。一体誰なのかしら？
申し訳ありません。聖杯戦争において神明は極めて重要な情報。
Smooth.
そうなの。大事なレシピを秘密にしておくの。
Completely dodged the question. That is Saber for ya. She's smart, but also she's just a hungry hippo.
ところで、こちらのお店の看板料理は何でしょうか？
Man, I wish they had done more episodes of today's menu for the Emiya family. Because watching Saber be so happy eating food was like just serotonin straight into the veins. Chaldea's food bill? Yeah! It's like, you guys are service. You technically don't need to eat. Well, yeah, but it still feels nice.
ドリームリーフが初めてなら天かん手羽バーガーをおすすめするわ。他ではまず食べられない美味しさよ。うちのパンとその他の食べ物はすべて純粋な有機記憶域農地で作られた原料を使ってるわ。
The soil there is cultivated and it is free of harmful emotions. Yeah, the dream cows have no idea what's coming to them. Yes, the whole Unlimited Blade Works chant, yeah. And I was listening to it, and I'm pretty sure they had Suabe recorded fresh instead of just reusing the old audio. And I'm like, man has been paid for like 20 years to recite the same 4 English lines. That ain't stock audio, no. He does a pretty good job considering he doesn't really speak English, but I'm like, oh my goodness. Even after all these years, him reading English lines still has a little bit of that edge. Always brings back the VAs, yep. That I am aware. He's gotten clearer enunciation, yes. His voice has changed a bit, though. Not like a ton, but it's a little bit noticeable. Just because, I mean, the voice actors. It hurts to say it, but you know, the voice actors are aging. Ayako Kawasumi, who voices Saber. Junichi Suwabe, who voices Archer. And Nobutoshi Kana, who voices Lancer. They're all middle-aged now. So it's like, yeah, you know, as you get older, your voice will change a little. Akira Ishida is like that too. I hadn't really realized it until I happened to see a clip of him in an anime from the 90s, and I was like, I don't even recognize your voice anymore. Saber! Yes, hi Kudo! You can tell they're getting older, but they're going to be voicing the characters until they can't do it anymore. Absolutely. It's just since, you know, these people have been voicing these characters for like 20 years, it means you can notice things like they're getting older, and so the enunciation changes a little bit. Kawasumi especially, because, like, you know, she's had to voice so many different types of sabers. Like, there's OG Saber, and then there's, like, you know, Salter, which is, like, you know, Saber Alter, where she gets corrupted by the Grail. There's, like, all the, there's Lancer Altria. There's Castor, Altria, like all that stuff. And like every time she goes in, they tell her, we want you to give a different performance that's clearly still you, but sounds nothing like Saber. And then Persona 3 having the same voice actors. Yep. Wait, did you say 100? Just in case some of them fly away. No! She doesn't think I'm funny! Shot straight through the head. In shambles? Chat! I'm gonna need you to do damage control for me. You gotta tell her how funny I am. You gotta help me save my reputation.
そういえば、セイバーは聖杯に何を願うつもり？
幸運にも勝利をつかむことができたなら、私はこの話は後にしましょう。マスター、サーバントが近づいてきています。
天干手羽バーガーを2つ、それからスーサ水を2本。ノーツガールさん、これでいいかしら？
I wonder if it feels weird for Robin to eat Hellovian winged burgers. Because I mean, it's just a name, but Hellovian is her race.
ですが、落ち着いて食事を楽しめそうにはありません。すぐそこにサーバントがいます。
It's okay! Robin and I are besties! Saber, don't! Not in the restaurant!
お久しぶりね。
Yeah, I have game sound.
こちらが先ほど話した信頼できる友人よ。
Yeah, the sound balancing can be kind of all over the place in this game. Like in gacha games. Because it's quieter in cutscenes, but when we go to battle, it'll be like freakishly loud.
マスターのご友人でしたか？
Morgan and Hakuno. That's right, she's Hakunon. I forgot she was Hakunon. Only heard the swords down there. You might have to raise the volume a little bit. If I raise it any higher at my end, when we go into battle, it's gonna be like crazy loud.
店主さん、こちらのお二人のお
I'll
題
bring it
は
up just a
私が持つ
smidge,
わ。
but that's as much as I can do.
静かに食事ができるよう手配をお願いできないかしら？お礼にチップは弾ませてもらうから。
ええ、料理を持っていくとき以外邪魔が入らないようにしておくわ。
そちらのサーバントさん、少し殺気を収めてはいかがでしょう。いつまでも剣に手をかけているとなると。
She's a bodyguard. She's just doing her job.
我々は今、聖杯戦争中です。あなたたちがマスターに敵意を持たないと確信できる。
お話中ごめんなさいね。ご注文の料理をお持ちしたわ。喧嘩するならお腹いっぱい食べてからでも遅くないでしょ。
3 support reruns and then the collab. Yeah, literally, I'm in shambles. At least the collab is supposed to be long running. They don't say when it's gonna end, but they say it's gonna last long term, and it's right there in the information on the
とり
banner.
あえず食事にしよう。賛成です。
It's okay, you're kind of eepy. Okay, you're going to bed. Then have a good rest, Kuro.
こんなに注文していたの？
We'll see you later if you stop by for the Saturday morning stream. few months? Well, that's good at least. Gives us a chance to, like, try for some newer characters that are coming out or reruns, and then also try and get the collab characters.
お腹いっぱいになって2人とも落ち着いたみたい。やっぱり食事の席は話し合いの場にぴったりね。気にしないで。空腹が満たされた人の幸せそうな笑顔を見るのが大好きなだけだから。それにしてもあなたのサーバントって食欲旺盛なのね。
Yes, her stomach is a black hole.
セイバーさん、ピノコニーの歴史上にあなたのような人がいた覚えはありません。
それもそうでしょう。私はピノコニーの人物ではありませんから。もっと言うと、あなたたちがいる世界の歴史にも存在しません。
Guess who? Hi, Ranger. Yeah. I mean, the timing of this coincides with FTO's anniversary. But then, yeah, because like, we've been waiting for Finon for so long, so it kind of makes sense. They're like, look, we're releasing a big gun character. Can we leave this banner up for a little bit? Thank you.
お話の意味がよく見えないのだけれど。
60 days? Not bad, considering the usual banner is like 20 days. How's the gaming coming on? Pretty good, pretty good. We did some battles in the event. And now we're doing a little bit more of the story before we wrap up for the night.
この地の聖杯戦争に召喚されるはずはなかったのですが、しかし今回の聖杯戦争には少なくとももう一機。
初歩的な質問で申し訳ないのだけれど、あなたたち英霊は一体何者なのかしら。
yes, we gotta explain what servants are for the people playing this collab who don't actually know.
英霊とは歴史に名を刻んだものです。そうひとまず解釈していただいて構いません。聖杯の召喚に応じ、英霊は魔力で構成された肉体で限界します。
Oh! Hang on, I just realized on Saber's shoulder, she has one of the tickets for the Astral Express. That's a nice touch.
魔力と宝具とは何なのかしら。そのようなものが
I know Fate Stay Night isn't, like, the most popular thing in the world, but it's always nuts to me to know there's people who have never watched it. I'm like, really? That was my lifeblood.
この世界は神秘が極めて希薄な場所のようです。私の知っている魔術も大半が力を発揮しないでしょう。ですので
Visual novel is also on Steam. It is! We do play visual novels on this stream. I've been putting off playing the Fate Stay Night VN because we've got a lot of series on the go. But I do want to play it on stream. Type Moon gave permission to play it all on stream, except, in contrast to the Tsukihime remake, where they're like, you can play the first route, and that's it. You can't show anything about CL.
生前の私は偉人とは程遠い人物でした。英霊として召喚されたことに私も驚きを隠せません。セイバーさんのように頼もしくもなければ自分の神明さえも失っています。
But they did. Yes, they did. But I mean, in a perfect world, you obey the rules. I have also, like, swerved around the rules by not leaving archives up. But it's like, if you want to be on their good side, ideally you don't. And I mean, the Type Moon visual novels are so long anyway.
津ガールさん。
だとしても英霊として聖杯に召喚された以上、あなたは自分の物語を歴史に刻んだことを
Depending on the
意味します
length of the visual novel, when I stream it, I try not to 100% it.
勝利を目指す
So then that
上
way,
で
if
の絶対条件
anyone's
ではありません
interested in it, they might be motivated to go pick it up themselves. Because I love visual novels to bits, but it's a medium where a lot of people don't spend their money. And now that we're getting so
その
many
通りだと思うわ。
visual novels
以前
translated
兄
now,
様
I
が
want
こ
people
の
to
ように
support
話していたことがある
the
わ。
industry.
ピノコニーに伝説はあれど英雄はいないと。
In faith. Oh, gotcha.
兄様からすると
That could be it. I haven't looked up the rules in a hot
伝説
minute,
に登場
but
する
yeah.
英雄もその姿けれど、今この瞬間他の世界から来たセイバーさんも
That's right, Steins Gate. God, though, Mages is really strict about streaming their stuff. Hopefully, they soften up a little bit.
マスター、慰めてくださってありがとうございます。ですが、神明が封印さ
Though
れて
no
いる
one's
以上
crazier than Atlas, I remember when, like, if you streamed Persona 5 past, like, the first month or something, like, they would come after
夢
you.
を叶えるとなればなおさら。私はオーク家に残された唯一の指導者であり、調和の調律師よ。あなたが思うほど脆くないわ。
Atlas rules were nuts, yeah. It's nice that they've kind of relaxed them when it came to, like, Persona 3 Reload and stuff, and I'm like, I hope you continue to be less strict whenever P6 finally happens. Because, I mean, the franchise is so popular. If you're gonna buy the game, you'd buy it anyway.
私も最初は半信半疑で参加を決めたの。この胸にある漠然とした願いを叶えられるんじゃないかと思って。かつて兄様は自分の願いのために強大な力を呼び寄せ、ピノコニーを
Damn.
眠りの中の理想郷に仕立て上げよう
Rest
と
in
した
peace,
わ。
Sunday.
あの儀式がもたらした影響は今もピノコニーの人々の心の片隅に残っている。
So basically, world peace.
できることなら、でもその考えは間違っていたみたい。ノーツガールさんを限界させた聖杯には何かしらの力がある。
She's smart, at least. She is indeed smart.
誰のためであろうと、私の願いは独りよがりなものよ。それは兄様が願っていたことと、ピノコニーの人々はエナの夢に救いを求めるほど弱くないし、私ももちろん聖杯に願いを託すべきじゃない
He
と考
wants
え
to
ている。
make the greatest game of Survivor.
オーディさんが聖杯を利用して何をしようとしているかの方が気がかりなの。
この聖杯戦争に不審な点が多いのは間違いありません。私のいた世界では聖杯戦争はもともと魔術師たちの儀式でした。しかしあのオーディさんは主催者でありながら儀式を大々的に牽連、これまで幾度か聖杯戦争を経験してきましたが、今回のようなものは見たことがありません。ですから慎重を期すべきかと。マスターはどのように考えますか？
Yeah, let's unite everyone.
そうね。私の知るオーディさんなら何があってもこういったイベントをだからできるだけ多くの参加者を集めて同盟を結びたいの。
Every one of the participants except for Scott is BFFs with us. United fight!
聖杯の力の放出がわかるまで安易に願い事をし
Yeah,
ないように
United
ね。
fight! Typhoon, we love your game. Can we collab? I think it got easier because isn't Nasu also a fan of Hoyoverse games now? Like he's friends with some of the Hoyo staff? So I think it got easier.
オーク家の後継者は実に優
It's
秀な
always
のです。
easier to set up that stuff when you're like
その同盟計画は
BFFs.
いささか考えが甘いかと。
Plays Honkai Star Rail. I thought so. I couldn't remember if it was Genshin or Star Honkai he played, but yeah.
また最後の勝者が決まる前にあなたの信頼する友人とそちらのセイバーさんが
He plays both? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
とはいえ今はひとまず指示に従いましょう。無論
Just wonder how he has time when he's working on FGO and Tsukihime stuff. I mean, how long have we been waiting for Garden of Recollection? Or was it Garden of Red? No, it's Red Garden, which is like, you know, the rest of the Tsukihime routes. And we waited for like a decade just to get the remake in general. He has the time because he works slow.
あれブートヒルからメッセージ私のところにも届いているわ一斉送信みたいね
Yeah, that's a scam.
このメッセージ本当にブートヒルさんからかしら
This isn't from him at all. There's no cussing in it. It can't be from him.
そもそも文字を打つのにあまり慣れていなかったと思うどうやら殺し合いはもう始まっているようですねやはり平和とは戦争の幕間に過ぎないのですね
Never leaves word vomit texts, and certainly not word vomit texts that are coherent and have no swears.
いいえ、彼は腕の立つ方だからこんなに早く負けるなんてありえないわ。きっと誰かが彼のそれにしても随分と丁寧な招待状で。私もそう思うわ。それに今行けば。
I like diving right into the trap.
ええ、十中八九相手は罠を張っているでしょう。しかしそのリスクよし早速行こ
う Let's go! Though it is time for me to start wrapping up. Womp 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 womp.
たく待ち合わせ場所はここで合ってるよな。あいつどこいや
I love how we read the text and we were instantly like, this is a trap, this is at Boot Hill. He gets the same text and he's like, the fuck? She's writing so weird. Whatever, she was always a weirdo. Boot Hill! What do you think about us?
率直に言って、あのセイバーをたやすく倒せる実力者がここにいるなら、私たちでは 太刀打ちできないだろう。
ひょっとしたらカンパニーの人間が一緒にいるのを不審がってるんじゃないかな。それで物陰に隠れてこちらの様子を伺ってるとか。
なんだ、君たちはかつて敵同士だった
のか。Well、
昨日の敵は今日の友だってこともある。そうだろ、カーボーイ。
カーボーイ。
カンパニーの人間はともかく一緒に視線をくぐり抜けてきた俺のことは信じてくれたっていいだろう。こっちは何も企んじゃいねえ。そろそろ顔を見せたらどうだ。協力の話をしよう。
It's fine. Aventurine sent us luxury silk pajamas. We're BFFs now.
声を張っても無駄だろう。 ここに来るまでにいくつか可能性を考えはしたけど、どうやら最悪なのが当たってしまったようだ。
どこぞのラブリーがこの巡回レンジャーを騙そうとしてるってわけか。
14 shirt bags!
耳の穴かっぽじってよーく聞きやがれ。あんたらが何者で何を企んでるかは知らねえが、逃げられやしねえぜ。
Stub your toe on the way to the underworld. I love it.
聞いたか？ 出ていかないと生まれ変わった時に後悔するらしい。さすがはカンパニーに。お前の隣にいるのは、銃の赤心のアベンチュリンさん。もしそこのカーボーイの人質になっているのなら、まばたきで合図してくれ。それともまさか二人は友人
Like,
なの
what if you're trapped?
カンパニーの重役が指名手配犯と結託。
君のサーバントはミスター・レック。いや、よく見ると雰囲気が少し違う。
おい、レックの隣にいるやつ、カンバリーの制服を着
Ah,
てる
just a dog.
僕の顔を知ってる社員はツガンニアの砂漠の砂よりも多いんだ。彼が誰なのか知ってるわけもないだろう。
たとえ銃の赤心の一人であっても怖くはないぞ。戦略投資部がいくら偉かろうと、うちの部門をどうこうできるわけないからな。
And strangle your neck.
聖杯を勝ち取ったら全員私の言いなりになってもらう。ひざまずいて。
Oh, croak like frogs. We haven't made him do that yet. That's a great idea. Thank you.
聖杯を使って鳴き声の真似をさせるとは、なんともったいない。
ところで、オーディさんは君の部門にも招待状を送ったのかい？
おお、私の名前を聞いた。
いや、ただの一般社員の名前をさすがに覚えてはいないよ。
Oh, roasted.
お高く止まっている重役たちは底辺社員を気にかけたことなど一度もないのだろうな。まさか下を向いてピピ詩人たちとの商談に明け暮れることになるとは。
Well, that's your fault for not exercising, sir.
だがそれらもすべて過去となる。アベン、さあお前の宝具で私に勝利を捧げてくれ。
An assassin has never won a Holy Grail war. Well, No, you're right, they did it.
ようやくこいつのサーバントとやり合えるってわけか。あじゃあ戦闘準備だ。
It's like, who the fuck are you to order me around?
撮影は始まった。役者たちよ、位置についてくれ。さあカメラを回してあの時代に戻ろう。ザ・サイレント・ホラーショー。
Oh.
アクション。
It's a silent movie! Where's your voice? Where's my voice? Fucking hell! There's no sound, then how do you know what I just said? Look! There's subtitles! Truly a fake grand order.
その顔が見たかった。私にもてあそばれるその
What a nice guy.
削られ。
That's not fair. Why do you get to have a
そ
voice?
れはもちろんこの私が主役だからだ。お前らのような脇役とはわけが違う。ああ、この恐怖に満ちた上映会で耳をつんざく悲鳴。
All right, who let the dog go get a taste of power, and now he's won.
すまない、忘れていた。アサシンの。
A moment later, the cowboy's friends arrive. You shouldn't have said that. Oh! Hello? It's obviously a trap. This is a decoy. The real enemy's probably lurking nearby. Stay away from the shady TV. Why does it sound like a dog barking? Get fucked! Wow. Rude. Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. Why are you here? Scott sent a scam text. Didn't even bother switching up his tricks. Ah, yes. Chainsaw. Ow, well. Don't ask why it's still twitching. That's how I ended up with frown lines, Archer! You're too young to have wrinkles. I saw your subtitles. Sorry, this is a silent film. All I see is a line of subtitles under the door. Ah! Start acting scared. Never! I see. Watching the criminals suffer. Saw off someone's leg, the door unlocks automatically. But if nothing happens after a system hour... Ah, yes, so this is Saw. I see. A room you can't leave unless you do a particular thing. I haven't seen those in fanfics. Usually you have to kiss or do something hanky-panky. Are we a little off topic? By eBay! I did not expect someone your age to know that much. Take that, sawing off someone's leg, but originally the protagonist was restrained by shackles and had no choice. But here, it's just a lazy copy-paste. Did I take back every compliment I said about you? Revealing your true name on purpose, let me guess. Just part of your dramatic flair, huh? Ah, it's fine. Don't panic, producer. Welp. I think I'll leave it here. Anyone who's interested in the collab, continue on your own. I could keep going, but I should probably rest since I banged up my knee. It's always my knees. Terrible. And we've got the usual stream tomorrow morning, unless my knee swells up so bad from the bruising that I can't sit or something. But I don't think that'll be an issue. Everyone's playing Star Rail, I love it. Comfy day! Hey, definitely comfy day. Hope for some quick healing, thank you. It's definitely EP time, it is definitely EP time. Okay, let's go see Hime. She's playing Peak. Alright, here is a Rado. Do I have a raid yet? Were you gonna suggest Hime? Because that's where we're going. Big stretch. Alright. Oops. I'm a little late. It's okay. Your wish is fulfilled. That's the only downside to the delays, between like me talking and you guys hearing it on stream. It's not a huge delay, but it does influence things. But yes, we will go see our darling Hime. I will see you guys tomorrow. I think on the schedule we have Rune Factory. I might change that up to something else. We'll see how I'm feeling. But for now, that is gonna be it for me. So, if it's daytime where you are, have a wonderful rest of your day, nighty nugget indeed. And if it's nighttime, have a great rest when you head on off to bed. Until next time, take care of yourself, wash your face, brush your teeth, eat a good food. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! Bye-bye-bye-bye!